G2 is honest.
They are committed, they are hungry.
Totally professional.
G2 is tenacious.
Extremely transparent.
They are really the best negotiators I've ever experienced in my career.
G2, in my mind, they are bare knuckle fighters. They will get it done. They're not afraid of a fight. They're going to be there with me, and you've got to be proud of that if you're G2.
The difference between G2 and the competition is G2 is focused on producing results, not necessarily just producing paper. Anybody can produce paper. G2 can actually show you how to improve the numbers on said paper, and that's why we move forward with them.
I think it was just the way in which they engaged us. They took the time to really hear us out, understand what our challenges were, and were flexible with regard to, how we were going to at least structure the initial engagement. I felt like they were very quickly an extension of my team.
I love that the G2 organization has continued to grow and their presence is becoming greater and greater. I'm proud of them for persevering and figuring out ways to grow in a professional services business where it is very cutthroat and you have to be creative to persevere.
It's all about, in my view, the individual team. That's where I think they are fairly differentiated. It's very high touch from top to bottom. You get the attention from the whole team, and it's a pretty thoughtful, high caliber team.
We've had some very contentious and difficult conversations with a number of folks at G2 in the course of battle, but it's predicated on trust and personal relationships. And I wanted to have serious players that I know can sit in any boardroom, sit at any table, and I know that I'm not going to get outflanked by who's representing the other side.
G2 was integrated into our company. We could not have done it without the team at G2. They did all the heavy lifting. They were integral in our business, understanding our business, and ultimately being able to express that.
I would say what you get with G2 is peace of mind and knowing that they are running the process in the most effective and the most efficient manner. They're great process quarterbacks and know how to drive a process from start to finish.
I want someone who can come in from an operational level and not tell me what's wrong with the business, but actually fix it. Anybody can tell me the situation. G2 can tell me the situation and the solution, and that's what differentiates them.
G2 will have a person who knows that industry backwards and forwards. And by the way, if not, they'll go out and find the right person too. So having that specialized knowledge as you're working through something is extremely useful.
I believe in this 50-50 philosophy. And that's what a partnership is, knowing that you can rely on the other half of the partnership who's going to do their 50%. And that's exactly how it worked with G2. There was no disappointment.
Right out of the gate, and even in the first introductory meeting with them, you felt that they had this winning culture. They wanted to be a part of a solution. They wanted to be a part of a win.
The relationships run deep across the platforms. We've also turned to them just for due diligence information. And some of these assignments aren't even necessarily fee-generating opportunities for G2 and the team. They've just been willing to help us to deepen the relationship. And it does feel like a true partnership and friendship in many situations where they are interested in our business. They want us to be successful, and we want them to be successful as well.
They understood us. They spent plenty of time in our plans, and they were on these trips with us. They became an extension of our team, and I think it was a very effective approach and something that we would not have been able to replicate ourselves.
I know that they're fond of their, expression, failure is not an option. And I find that to be, true. Keep your eye on the prize and recalibrate and go back and if you have to change something to get it done, change it, but you need to keep on what it is for the end game, and we kept at it, and we delivered it.
If we need to do another call, if we need to have another meeting, if anyone from, in our case, management side had any questions or concerns about where we were with the process, they were always willing to take that next step and always put the effort in.
Congrats on 10 years. I'm sure it's flown. And the markets have changed quite a bit in that time, and you guys have evolved nicely, faster than the markets. And so, very impressive what you've done, and wish you guys all the best over the next 10 years and beyond.
Congratulations on 10 years at G2. All the best to everybody on the G2 team.
G2, Jeff, you built a wonderful business, but the rest of the team, congratulations. It's been a great 10 years. I look forward to working with you for the next 10 years.
Great job, Jeff, and proud of you, and really enjoyed working with you and the G2 team.
Congratulations and happy anniversary to the whole team at G2 Capital.
Congratulations on 10 years. What you've accomplished is fantastic. You've got bigger and even better days ahead. Your track record's been venerable. It's been a real pleasure working with you folks over the years, and thank you for all you've done in our partnership. All the best to you and the entire team, Jeffrey.